All right, Alaskan camper rebuild part 9, I believe. I was smoking along with this thing and went over to a friend's house. We were helping him fix a drawer, and stabbed myself in the hand with a power screwdriver. Went right below my index finger, almost came out the skin on the other side. It was really deep. Can hardly move my finger. So here I am. I was home with Mary anyway, and not getting much done on it, but I was smoking right along. I do have the tin back on the top. I don't have the trim. Really haven't been able to do anything for a couple, 3 days now because of the screwdriver thing. But I got the tin back on. It's not all banged into place, as you can see, and I got to put the trim on. I'm really debating kind of on painting while I don't have anything on, if I need to paint more. I mean, it's real dull white. I don't know if I need to paint it or if it's even something I can do without having expensive paint and expensive paint equipment. But anyway, this is the shape it's in now. It's got the roof back on. This side turned out perfect. It lined up absolutely perfect everywhere. The tin, the wood is absolutely perfect for the window, and the sides and the bolts and everything just went absolutely perfect. And as I made my way around to the other side, things weren't so perfect. Things didn't quite line up. You can see here, off by that much on the top. How? I don't know. If this is just that off or what. This isn't quite in here, so I'll have to do some kind of either screw it right there and then silicone it or something, but it's just not wanting to fit. I don't know if it'll pull more, but I couldn't get it to pull more. This window over here was just off a little bit. You can see right there, a little extra past and a little short on this side. Other than that, I think it fit together pretty good. These bolts were a little off too. You can see that where it should have been. I'll have to silicone that, but all the lower ones went okay. Like I said, I'm working on the trim, and I got to put the trim across the top. That's what I'm doing today, and what I'm going to show you. It's something I can just kind of do with one hand. And I put the linoleum in. It's not glued down yet. I was going to come back and glue it down, but that's the night I got hurt. So linoleum will go down. And then it's time, I think, to put the jacks back in, and I can jack it up and get serious about getting a good vent seal on the two vents. I can't even get to the front vent because it's over the bed and the thing's down, so you can't get to it. Other than that, there'll be a front dinette. This will all be covered. It'll have fresh. I used the kitty litter. I should have showed you that, but I put kitty litter down to get rid of some of this oil that was all floating around. And I'll tell you what, that cleaned it up. I don't know if you can tell. I mean, it doesn't even smell like oil in here anymore. Pretty crazy how much of a difference that made. Really soaked it up. Look at the difference. I mean, the corners, it wasn't real good at getting it out of there, but I mean, you can't even smell it anymore. It smelled, you know, you can smell, it smelled like a Jiffy Lube in here before. And that kitty litter really soaked it up. But anyway, there'll be a couple cabinets over there, and then the stove and sink over here with a little bit of a cabinet on the side of it. I think where that vent hole is for the old fridge, I think I'm going to try and make a hatch door on the outside, or buy an RV hatch door that fits that, and then have that be where I store the propane tank and get to it that way from the outside. But anyway, this side, there'll be a table right in the middle that sits here with a raised floor and a compartment under there. Water tank will sit up here. There's a lot of stuff still to get back in here, and the electrical. I got to figure out the electrical. Anyway, let me show you the trim. I'm doing today. It's about the only thing I'm going to do today. It's the only thing I really can do. I don't want to do anything with my hand. I'm not supposed to move it because it'll crack the wound and not let it heal. Here's what I was doing out here. I thought I better stop and videotape it for the YouTubes, so you can see the difference. I've washed all these, power washed them, and I'm still getting to that one. You get that green Pacific Northwest mossy slime off of it. But that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to scrub all these up, or not scrub them, just power wash them. Real simple. I can even show you how well that works. Just give it a little bit of a step on it. Alright, anyway, that's what I'm going to flip them over and do the bottom side, and then I've got this RV aluminum cleaner acid stuff that you spray on it and let it sit for 20 minutes and then spray them again, or power wash them again to get that off. Anyway, that's the point I'm at, and then these things are going to get a weather stripping putty put on the back of them and get screwed back into the camper. That's where I'm at. I'm not going to put them on or nothing today because I'm not even touching a screwdriver right now. Screw them things. Later. Bye.